Good morning, everybody. Sorry about that delay. We actually got a new phone yesterday, so I had to test my new alarms, and they didn't go off. But that's all right. We are here live and well. Welcome back to Journey to Greatness, day 192 of 365 with David McDonald, the GOAT. All right, let's get through this thing. Happy Friday. Psych. Happy Thursday. Feels like Friday. 5:31. Oops. 5:46. Oops. Oh, I don't like that. Oops. All right. So today's episode or session should be pretty smooth. We got early appointments today, so we'll jam through this. We're gonna get into our meditation routine. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Amanda. I wish it was Friday. I know, me too. All right, so we're going to get into our meditation routine. I think I said that already. See you guys on the other side. Sweet. Welcome back, everybody. So, we're going to jump back into our book, Relentless by Tim Grover. I'm feeling kind of relentless right now. If you're thinking about going out and buying any type of new technology to take your game to the next level, invest in it. Because I can tell you right now, my other iPhone was dead. And I had it since I had it so long because you know how you can do like you can add like additional $24 payments to your bill, no interest, and you can just have like a new phone. I've had it so long I paid it off like 4 months ago, 6 months ago. That's how long I had my old iPhone. And then it just started to completely poop out on me. And so my point is if you ever need to upgrade technology to make your life better in terms of like just just overall wellness, I would say do it because it's worth it. And you know, when I say life better, I mean like in terms like work, right? Like you don't sacrifice on those type of things. If you need a new computer for work, and like you're self-employed or you run a business, go buy it. It's the best investment you ever make. If you need a printer at home and it costs $800 or $900, and you've been saving to get it, good investment. Because you don't have one at an office or something else remote, go buy it. The best investment I've ever made. Anyway, so I'll leave it there. But with that, don't feel bad or don't think, oh, well, should I? Yes, you definitely should. Really good investments to make, in my opinion. If you need it in terms of technology and staying like on top of everything, go buy it. So, good morning, brother. Farhan. Good morning, Farhan. All right. See you guys on the other side. We're almost done with this book. Page 180 of 330, or excuse me, 230. We got like maybe a week left and we'll be done with this book. It's coming to a close and he's ending it right. Everything I wish to read, it's in there. All right, so welcome back. And now we're going to get into our journaling routine. In our journaling routine, I usually like to start off with writing about what I'm most grateful for. And that in the morning is waking up and being in exceptional health. Then I go back to yesterday's activities or events or experiences and write about what I'm thankful for and what I'm grateful for. Just thanking the universe and God about, all the blessings that I received, from as small as being able to drive a car, to get from destination A to destination B, to, having money to eat food, or buy coffee. You know what I mean? Like just really getting down to the details, and just really just sitting in gratitude. And then, then I also like to write about things I wish to project. So if there's something today I wish to achieve, then I'll write that down. If there's something I wish to achieve in a week, then I'll write that down. It's just a good way to, again, just put your story down on paper. And this is a transcript to what you want your reality to be like. And it's absolutely marvelous. So I'll see you guys on the other side. All right. Oh man, my abs. All right, my friends. So welcome back and thank you. We just finished our session for today. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, we're almost done, like I said before, but pretty much, I like this. I mean, really, there's only like a couple parts in this chapter, in these few pages I read that I was able to pull some material from. A cooler keeps his opinion to himself. A closer will say what he thinks, but only behind your back. And my favorite, a cleaner will tell you straight to your face what he thinks, whether you like it or not. Now, a lot can be said about that. And you have to choose your battles wisely. Not really your battles, but you have to choose what you have to choose when you're going to choose to say something or not. So I talked about, the gentleman in the sushi spot, who I felt I got a story for you guys too. I told you about the gentleman in the sushi spot who, was just throwing off bad energy. And then I pretty much got to the point where I was like, you know what? If I say something, that's just going to be bad. So I didn't say anything to him, right? You guys remember that story? But then, at one point there, like, I'll be in the middle of a transaction and there'll be an agent who, might push the boundaries or push the line. And I talked about one gentleman who just, was just really disrespectful and rude. And I had to bring it to his attention, so I had to say something because it came up for me so strongly where I was like, you know what, to me, respectfully, I don't really, it doesn't, how you feel matters to me, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it is what it is. You gotta, sometimes you just have to say something. Check this out. So I left my, maybe 8 months ago, 9 months ago, I left some Nikes, brand new Nikes. They were clean too, inside of the LA Fitness in Renton. And I was like, man, where the heck did my Nikes go? And I couldn't find them anywhere, right? Brand new, super, super clean. But I must have accidentally left them in the locker room. And just last week when I was at the gym, I was stretching and I'm leaning down and I look over to my right and I'm like, and I see these bright, orange and like just cool Nike shoes on somebody else's feet. Right? So I'm like, all right. So then I look and then I see, and it happened to be one of the staff there at the actual gym. And so I'm like, do I walk up to this person and go peel them off, go peel them off? But I'm like, Dave, you bought the Nikes for $30. I was like, first off, you got because, respectfully, you left them at the gym. You shouldn't let them at the gym. But the second thing I thought to myself was, well, like any good person should have. I didn't call. Usually I would, like, if I leave something, like I don't really lose stuff. But like, let's say if I was to lose something, then my rightful mind would say, okay, give them a call. But I didn't even know where they were. And so I must have left them there, for whatever, however that happened. I don't know. But I got them for what, maybe $40, $50. And granted, that's $40 or $50. But I was like, you got to just choose your battles, like that guy might need them more than you do, and I can go up to him and show my dominance and be like, yeah, those are my shoes, I want them back, or those are my shoes. And I'm going to let you know that those are my shoes. You can keep them, but those are my shoes, and so I go to the gym. So I'm just kind of like waiting the water, I guess you could say, because instinct says to go and just wait, what do you, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you got to just choose your battles, but it keeps coming up for me. So at one point or another, I'll probably say something to him, but it's not on my like high priority to-do list, so there's certain things, but then there's sometimes where it's just like, look, like there is no exception to anything. Like, yeah, I'm doing this more so because it's fun for me to test myself to, not respond a certain way or, just to let things kind of roll because it is what it is. But then at the same time, there's been ample times where I call people out on their stuff. And I think that's a very constructive, conversation. So choose your battles wisely, I guess you should say. And then everything else just kind of, just let it be. But that's totally up to you on how much energy you want to put into something. So with that, give graciously and with tons of gratitude. And one thing that kind of kicked me though is I was like, man, if this guy was like a real thief, he would get caught up really quick, because how do you find something? And I don't know, I could have maybe left them outside or put them on top of my car and then drove off, or like it could have been anything. Right? Like I don't know. I don't know how I lost him in transition. But the thought that came in my head is like, why? I don't know if I told the story already, but I was like, why would you wear him back at the same place that you found him? Right? So there's kind of, again, in terms of like levels and like thinking, I'm like, why would that doesn't even make sense. Like, you face a very high risk of running into the person that whose shoes those actually are. So I'll just let that sit over there in the corner until I'm ready to shine a light on it. But I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 a.m. To everybody who jumped on the messenger board, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the support. Thank you for showing up for me. And to everybody who's at home, thank you for showing up and saying that energy and that love. And find ways to be kind today. And like I said, give generously. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have the best day of your life. Love you.